Ooh, ah, it's so pretty. It's a loading screen. Now. There you go. Loading screen. Ooh, ah, it's so pretty. It's a loading screen. No, fucking no. 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 That guy sounds gross. We don't want him talking. So I figured out my mouse only gets weird and janky when I have the other battery charging. That's a bit of a problem. Alright, so when we last off, we got bum-fucked by beholders. Someone in Japan is very happy about that. Move, kobold! Move, kobold! Why, did we find one? Heard the door open. Yay! The just turned on my computer jitters are still here. We're gonna go this way. We opened this door before and died horribly. So we're gonna try to not make that mistake. Oh look, they opened the door. Crap. Okay, do I have anything... I have Divine Might I need to cast. Let's do it. I can't game. Game, please. Stop. No! I'm trying to go over this guy before he does the frickin'... Stop with the stopping! Before he can cast all his, Yeah. Oh. Do it again. Almost there. Before he can cast his Acid Sheath, because the Acid Sheath fucking... There's two of them over there. Oh.
You will fall.
My companions may die. Yeah, that's why they do so much. They have Death Armor, Acid Sheath, and Elemental Armor. Well, guess what, losers? I'm mostly immune. I'm entirely immune. Nice. And I didn't get handed, so that helps. Yeah, that helps. I can actually fight back. I remember that happened. I got Big B's handed, and a letter from the Val Charez. Wise and powerful as you are, I tie to throw your lack of progress on the matters we've agreed to angers me. You promised me at least a dozen beholders to help attack the rebellious drow. What I have seen from you thus far is only 2 beholders. I am sending some of my slaves with this letter to escort the remaining beholders. Satisfy me, and I may not bind you to spend the rest of eternity in the dark. Exceeding my expectations, and I will give you their weight in gold as well. Disappoint me, however, and I will destroy even the memory of your pathetic little hive. The choice is yours. What a dick! But that's what drow do. Alan, are you okay over there? He's hanging out. He's a good guy. He's working on that. Should set my healing potions to my hot bar as well. Just in case. We did it! We cleared the room with no issue whatsoever. I just leveled 2, right? Oh my god! Oh, stupid fucking computer. What did I get? Iron Skin Ring. Does that give me damage reduction? Plus 5 damage reduction, no less. That's really good, but I like my AC ring and I don't want to give up my elemental ring. You have this. Now he'll never die. If it goes. Frickin' goddamn it. Yep, pick up, pick. Yay, my ring bugged out. So if you drag something from one inventory to another, it kind of gets stuck in and it doesn't transfer. Like if you're in combat, it happens often, or if you try to equip it on an ally, it becomes stuck in like a weird state of limbo to where you can't even move it or do anything with it. God fucking... Other times, it's just my mouse clicker not fucking working. Because this wireless mouse is absolute garbage. No! Oh, he's still alive. Wow. I do a lot of damage. We're going to do even more damage when I get more elements on this axe. It's going to be beautiful. I don't think I even critted it. Oh, damn it. Silly grease. Deacon, where are you? Over there trying to cast spells in an anti-magic zone. Not an anti-magic zone, but the beholders do that thing. Because they suck. Good job, Deacon. Oh my god. Stop jumping around. I can't tell if we killed it or if it just whisked away. I'm gonna assume it's dead. Hi Mayo. Welcome to the stream. Kobold Slave, free them. I can't. All I can do is go up and talk to them. I'll assume they just kind of skitter away to make their weird, non-speaking, tongue-cut-out tribe sometime. Oh. That's a problem. Oh. Really? Can an anti-magic cone unpetrify me, please? Guys, get over here. Wow. That's nice. Good thing I saved. Yay, petrification is permanent. That's also a challenge on every multiplayer server ever. Any petrification is... What happened to my speed? It's very temporary. Oh my god. What happened to my speed? I am off the grease. Am I overweight? No. Great. I got another bug, don't I? BioWare, they got a fun little game here. Oh my god. Okay. Does this fix it? Nope. How about this? Nope. What is wrong with me? I don't think I'm encumbered. Is that encumbered? No. Does it think I'm permanently stuck in the grease? If I go get in the grease, will it unregister it when I get out? There we go. That was super dumb. Okay, well, I wasted some stuff. Get him! I wonder how many other times they've tried the petrification thing and I've just done the save properly. Past the save. That kinda sucks. I don't have any stone to flesh either, so if one of my companions gets that, I'm screwed. Generic books. Scrolls. Here you go, Deacon. He's gonna be the most powerful wizard. With all his fancy scrolls. Frickin' time stop scroll. No less. You can identify that on your own, right? Have to get identified.
Deacon?
Oh. Cutest little wizard. Remove paralysis. Ooh, I can use that. I'll keep that one. Odd, I was watching yesterday's stream, and what? And what, really? Welcome, and what? They've kidnapped him mid-sentence. What's your difficulty setting? Proper rules. On normal, it's 1 round per level. Well, I'm playing hardcore rules. I clicked to watch this, and it put me on yesterday's replay? Weird. I've had that happen with some other streamers as well when I've tried to watch them. It's a bug with Twitch.
Before I left. No matter.
What are you talking about, man? Good use of that scroll, Deacon. You think I should have left more instructions with him else before I left? No matter. I mean, we're gonna go back eventually. Where am I? Oh, and the kobolds run off. Okay. Good job, Deacon. You get him. Use those scrolls. He's doing work. God damn grease. I hate beholders! Do something, dudes! They're just gonna stand there and die. I was the moral backbone of the party. Now that I'm not there. Terrible, terrible, terrible things. Do something! Do something! Deacon, no! It's too busy, can I talk to you? Don't you touch my kobold! Stop it. He's got crazy will save because he's a bard, but stop it. They're just lasering Deacon, he just doesn't give a fuck. Just kinda standing there. He's a good kobold. And we need to rest. So all my buffs are gone. More so. I mean, I don't have any buffs in here anyways, because of the frickin' eye lasers, but... something is possible.
Deacon?
Bard it up, Deacon. He's not getting more evil with dragon levels, is he? Nope. He's still a neutral boy. Ow, my ears! No! No! No!
Sigil. Sigil. Sigil.
So saith Google and the English dictionary. God damn it, BioWare. You think they would have learned that in like the 90s when they released Planescape? Where the hell do I go? Oh, I gotta go to the top. We're just clearing the ring. Now they're all dead. I still don't know how I got teleported to that weird boulder. As I entered this area, tried to fight the beholders in the first area, and then instantly, for some reason, got teleported into that hole there? Like, the transition royally weirded out. It was great. They don't hit you with anything that teleports you, I don't think. Just a bunch of D-spells. So if I go in here...
Too much equipment.
I gotta figure out a way to, hopefully, remove the anti-magic field down there. Because I need my buffs. It removes it from all your items as well. Oh look, a Mr. Man. I'm immune to fear. Yeah, fucked. I can't hit him. Nope. 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 None of that. Eh.
Feel my fury.
I like that there's no sound effects to the eye beams or anything. It's just a quiet little light show. Ah, crap. Stupid hand. I don't need attack bonus to kill you. Can I really not see the beholder that's right there? Oh, it's bugged. Go on. Retaliate. Sometimes when an enemy spawns in, it will spawn in without its model. So I can't click to attack it. You guys can attack the other beholders, you know. There we go. You gotta kind of auto get on it. There we go. Your eye beams are crap. Stop this. They don't work. Try again. Ow, they worked. Sigil. Ugh. That word, that hurts me. How do we get more? There we go. How do I get more attack bonus? Might. So if all the beholders are up here, what's down in that anti-magic area? That guy has a gem on him. A gem that's worth 0, no less. That's the loot I get for the giant big beholder boss. Let's figure out what's down here. Hobble our way along. Yes, Deacon? These ruins be stray in place. Some different race lives in ruins before eyeballs, maybe? They find evidence of them if you look around. Deacon just feels strange. Magic feels dead here, boss. Deacon not likes this at all. Well, Valen's gonna be our shining star in this place. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. We'll be fine. Yay. Okay, boss. That magic, though, Deacon feels queasy about that. It's okay, Deacon. It's just spiders. I think. Slow going spiders. What happened to my dexterity? Oh, right, the web. I just opened that at the wrong time. Ettercaps, spiders, can't move. I'm so default, basic. Oh my god. That freedom belt is sounding mighty fine right now. It changed my scroll to a blank. Interesting. Hobble at them. Hurrah. Wait, doesn't like my magic bag not work? Yep. Oh. Good thing those aren't permanent. Come, lads. We've got this. Come, lads. Eh. Why do I have the bard party? This guy's not a bard. This guy is a fighter. This guy is level 20. What level am I? Level 20. Oh. Okay. Spooky.
Are you sure you're going the right way? We've not been here before.
I have a magic map. Calm down. God damn it. Can I tell him not to use expertise mode? Expertise mode is garbage when we don't really need it. What's your AC? 26. So with or without expertise mode? Without it. Maybe with it. I don't know. Oh right, all our armor is non-magical and terrible. So, where's the Bebelith down here? That's gonna wreck face. Giant spiders, where's the giant demon spider? You can't just be this, there has to be something more. Hobbling all the way home. Son of a bitch. Get him, dude men. I wonder if lay on hands will work.
He smites his enemy.
Yeah, you can't stop my god magic. Bitch. So are Ettercaps weird spider people? Or creatures? I'm thinking yes. Oh boy! Look at my AC now. Nice.
Very well.
We're gonna die. Why do you have 15 dexterity? Oh, so he can probably use his other armor and be fine. Shut up! Now you have the nice armor. It's better anyways. We're gonna die because we can't heal. It does nothing. Nothing. I guess we can always rest. That's a way to heal. Sigil Shanty. Yeah. Don't you start that, really. Don't you start that. Oh my god, release me, please. Every time I'm webbed, I'm just gonna rest. I'll be out of the web. I'll be fully rested before the web ends. If I rest sooner. What do you think I should have for lunch?
Might we speak?
Don't know. Yes? He regards you with a Ted's blue gaze. His gaze seeming to bore into your... Why would you use gaze twice? Oh, it's eyes. I'm just bad. His gaze seeming to bore into you as he considers his words carefully. I wish to know, what makes you so special? What you mean? I speak, of course, the fact that you have replaced me as the leader of our forces, and I have kept his life for months, and suddenly you appear. He makes a slash with his hand, and it's over. It's a little dramatic. Is this guy gonna get super jealous? Do you see any forces? What am I in charge of? You may not be directing them in this moment, but when the time comes, I'm certain that the Seer intends to put the lives of our forces in your hands. That's what I worry about. It's a little dramatic, isn't it? I didn't ask for this. Straight up Adam Jensen. Oh, yeah. That's true, but you are in charge now. Does that mean nothing to you? I'll do the best I can. Like I said, I didn't ask for this. Doesn't mean anything. Your seer is the one who put me in charge. I'm not here to help anyone. What if I refuse? So the vouchers is the only thing that's important. Sure, why not? It's duty I shall see through to the end. Sure, why not? I am glad to hear that. Yeah, I feel a little surprised. You barely know us, and you have no reason to accept such a duty gladly. Baelid is silent for the long minute. Seemingly troubled by his thoughts, the seer believes that what she believes. Her goddess leads and she falls without question, and this has been enough so far. I still want to know what the hell which one they're following, because they've mentioned both the Maiden, but they have a temple to Loth. Is it like a repurposed temple to Loth, whatever the fuck it's pronounced? That they have desecrated and consecrated it in the name of Eilistrae or some shit? Because what's-her-face is lawful evil, but this guy's lawful good, or chaotic good. So I don't think he'd be, like, knowingly helping Wolfites. It's very confusing. Goddess falls the blah blah blah. Get the job done no matter who you or whatever things. If you feel the need to brood, do it elsewhere. Ah, if I weren't a nice dwarf. What's your point? I believe that Seer has visions. I believe that it may even be that her goddess sends them. I am a being of the plains, however, and I ascribe no infallibility to gods or goddesses. I like this guy. The Seer believes that you will lead us to victory, but nothing is said of what such victory might cost us. He looks at you pointedly once more. Some costs, I think, are too high. Meaning the Seer assumes you are here to help us. I make no assumptions. You think I'm going to kill all the dirty, dirty, disgusting cave elves? Maybe onto something. I've led these people through every danger so far and kept the Seer safe through it. I won't see them betrayed. Your dedication. Thank you. That is why I must have an answer on this. What do you want from me? My word I won't betray you. If you don't trust me, then why are you here? I can't do anything like the gas anyhow. You think I would betray them? And why not? You have no loyalty beholden to yourself. Beholden yourself to the drow or the seer. For all I know, you may see the death of any drow as such a good thing. Not any, just most. Reluctant as I am to say, there are some decent elves. Don't know what to say. What do you want from me? Would you give it? Yes, I won't kill your stupid things. He stops and considers a blah blah blah. His eyes watching you with burning intense and finally continues. I'm not asking you to give your word. Too much has been asked of you already. I said I would help you and I intend to do so faithfully, he says with renewed steel. But I intend to watch you as well. I don't trust you. It's as simple as that. Hey, board GM. Welcome. We're getting interrogated by this here Tifer. He nods to the path ahead. Don't let me delay you any longer. Let's move on. Move is very subjective at this point in time. It's more of a hobble. Ancient mechanism. Although this mechanical device is rusted and dirty. Really? Okay. He has disabled trap. And a lot of it. Well, not a lot, but enough. Nathira is good for dialogue only. She casts invisibility and stands there. I mean, she is a dirty, dirty cave elf. Do we expect any more from their ilk? Although this mechanism is rusty and dirty, it still seems to be in working condition. A shiny globe of glass rests upon the cracking metal arm. Many intricate archaic symbols adorn the surface of the globe. It's a penis. Spellcraft. Fuck. Lore. Fuck. Spellcraft. Lore. Oh, I need 44 DC? We're not making this. Deacon, you want to try this? Randomly touch symbols. Hell yeah. Ow.
Very well. By the pits of hell.
Well. Stop it. Stop it. This is what...
Very well.
Never mind. Anti-magic area. Gotcha. I wish I could borrow Deacon's lore. He's a bard. He probably has like 40. If he's got like 40, free shy. Come here, you. God damn it. Bard song still works? Yep. It's non-magical. And my holy god powers of my paladin class still work, so I can't cast any spells, I don't think. We can try. Nope. Disrupted. Your concentration has been disrupted by entangle? So can I cast it? Get him, Deacon. You got this. Got this, little buddy.
You cannot win this fight.
Nope. No divine magic either.
Deacon feels like he needs good bath.
What was that noise? Summon the devil hunter, go protect the... It's gonna be the freaking devil hunter. What is that? Hang on. Bebelith. Bebelith are huge fucking gross spider demons. But what are they used for? If they're used to hunt devils, I'm gonna be like, oh yep, there's one down here. I don't know. There's very little, Oh, they're not like demons. They're not Tanari. They're just a native of the abyss that kills fucking everything. Who knows? It's BioWare. They might still be using demon and devil interchangeably. So technically, that could be what's down here. God damn it. Get him. Come on, Deacon. Get in there, buddy. Yeah, he's coming. When he's here, you're gonna regret it. Go get him. Fight. Deacon, no. Deacon, no. Damn it, Deacon. You try so hard. Wrecked by Web. Web fucking sucks when I have no awesome paladin buff. Do I still have awesome paladin buff? I don't think so. That seems like basic stats. I probably don't get my awesome charisma based. I only have 2 charisma so right now, so anyways. Doing good, Valen? Just laying down in the spider webs. So where's the big one? Calling it right now. It's gonna be a Bebelith.
You're no match for me.
It's gonna be great. We're gonna die. That's all, we're just gonna die. Is it? Is it? Yeah, it is! I was right! Big ol' spider, roll for initiative! Fuck! I rolled a 6. Big old demon spider. I was so right. Have at thee, beast.
You're no match for me.
Huge predatory arachnid demons that hunt other demons. So Bioware is just using them interchangeably again. Because they don't know the difference between demons and devils. Oh. Did you just take my armor? Did I just get stripped? What? Don't. You stop that. That's gross. That's gross. No. I'm naked. Help. Might want a defensive stance. Ah! He took my clothes. Beblis used to destroy your armor. Ah, so they're like rust monsters. We got this. I hope. This makes me wish I kept my greatsword. Deacon, no spells. More. Wow. We're okay.
Okay.
Right. Well. Okay. I have a plan. I have a grand old plan. No. 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 No! Be gone. No. Get away. Run away. Oh, hi, Valen. Okay, so if we can remove this, we can fight it with all the buffs. Said that before. There was this obelisk down here, ancient whatever. Hi, Deacon. You didn't drag it to us, did you? That would disable this, and then have all the fancy schmancy magic back. We can fight it on proper terms. Making homemade pizza rolls? Why are pizza rolls in quotation marks? What abomination are you spawning? And my magic back. Sweet Jesus, yes. I'm gonna kill me a spider. Let's rest up, buff up, and kill me a spider. Crescent roll those pepperonis lined along them, stuffed with mozzarella and dipped in nice tomato sauce with a touch of garlic and basil. Now I'm hungry. Thank you. I make pizza rolls from the frozen pizza rolls in my freezer. Damn it. Right. Hang on. Hi, doggy. You a good girl. I gotta rest. I need my Holy Avenger for this, because it's a demon. It's hella evil. Get it? Hella, yeah. That's not demons. I'm way too gay to do that. Gotta jazz it up. If you say so. Hi. We can pet the dog while we rest. It's good for the soul. Bless weapon because I can.
Deacon? Deacon do his best.
How we wait. I don't think it's anything clarity. You might really like Divine Favor instead. I have Divine Favor. I have 2 casts of it. Good job, Deacon. Here, buff yourself now.
Deacon do his.
Divine Favor makes Paladins OP. I mean, I get every 3 cast levels. If I take 1 more Paladin level, I have the whole +5. That might be something decent to invest in, actually. So I'm going to use that a lot. Ready, go! Dang it, I'm still webbed. What are you doing? It's a ranged Oh. Good job, Valen. Well. I was expecting, to need my buffs. Victory! I just gotta go trudge myself out of the Beholder Caves. How much gold do I have? Not enough. Okay, 600 pounds of crap. Oh. Lame. But I have dark vision. I'm a sweet-ass dwarf. Let's go figure out what's over here. I get the feeling this might be a little loot place. Considering the normal boss gave me jack shit. And down there didn't give me much loot either. If any. I got some gems. Locked, you say? Locked. Phelan. I'm trying to be fancy here, man. I'm curious about one thing, Deacon. You said your prior match was a dragon, yes? A white dragon? Yep. Time off for a hour. Be big and white. Are you aware that white dragon is the weakest species among the dragons? So, that not mean much. Old Master would be way tougher than little Deacon. He'd be tougher than you even. Nah, he can kick his ass. I killed him with my wall of ox, so he's not that good of a dragon. Valen chuckles amusedly. I truly doubt that. Was this an old dragon this term before? A great worm of his kind? No, he was young and scrappy. Kind of a fat for a dragon, too. Maybe. Then he would be hardly a match for me, little kobold. I have battled more than one dragon in my lifetime. What a fucking braggart. This guy is just a special snowflake. He's a tiefling with, like, super red hair, but he's also chaotic good. And slays dragons like it's nothing. What a freaking Mary Sue. Dog, I'm gonna roll over you sitting there. You're too cute. Deacon stopped expecting his nails and looks to Valen, grinning. There be big paladin in white that storms into Old Master's cave, Deacon remembers. He swears he's going to kill Old Master. Old Master roll over, moaning that he was ready to die. He said that he be bad and evil dragon all his life and just wants to confess sins. Paladin says okay, and he comes to give confession. And that's when your Dragon Master ate him, I suppose. Nope, Old Master got lots to confess. He tells great stories all night, and the Paladin stays up and drinks and laughs. They become great friends, and Paladin falls. Oh. Last time Deacon hears about Paladin, he be invading some country somewheres. That's a, wow. Almost positive you're not telling the truth. Yeah, a Paladin doesn't fall that easy. Unless the dragon convinced him that being a Paladin was not the right choice and turned evil, then no thank you. That's not how just because you're befriending something evil, especially under the false pretenses of like sanctifying it, that's not gonna make you fall. See, you'd be just like Paladin. You not knows when to relax and laugh when you should be all angsty and serious. This guy is very angsty. Valen about to respond, slowly thinks better of it and turns away. He got owned by the kobold. Deacon bringing the sass. Ooh. Oh no. If that's a better war axe with some cool shit on it, then I wasted a crap load of gold.
Deacon?
Is it any better? Oh god, it's terrible. It's a special Dwarven Defender one. -4 intelligence? No, thank you. It's a +6, but I can make mine a +6. Hi, what's up? You want attention, doggy? You're whining at me? Hello. Mwah. Oh god, you're cold. Did you re-level into Dwarf War Axe? Yeah. I used Leto to drop 2 feats with that I had with the Battle Axe and get exotic proficiency and Dwarven War Axe focus. Because I couldn't take that in the other campaign. Because they don't exist in the other campaign. So I was kind of out of luck there. This will be good to sell, but I can just enchant this up and up. Because I can make it, for 100,000 gold, I can make it +6. Well, there's a lot more I want to do on it, like put more damage on it. You can infinitely buff your weapons in this. Mantle of Great Stealth. That makes me happy, but I'm not on a rogue. Let's get out of here. The quick way. Boop. Yeah, they added weapon buffing. They should have added armor buffing. I could have made awesome things. Oh. Do I not have bindings? Or is this the binding? God damn it. Back to the Temple of... Ew. You want that? Yeah, I want that mantle for my Shadow Dancer on Aerolith. Do you sell things? Kill the Beholder Tyler. They won't be helping the Valsharys now. Yay. Excellent work. The Beholders are our formidable foes. If the Valsharys has denied their aid, she has been severely weakened. I didn't get XP for that. Have you worried about that? That's all for now. I need healing. Can you sell things?
I trust all goes well.
You sell magic things? I can know more about my allies. You're all drow. What's to stop it from killing you? Yada yada yada. But did it? Nope. No shop. I don't care. Bye. Shiny. Is that the devil? She's bound.
Your information is proving worthwhile.
Mephistopheles?
Dread Mephistopheles. The one you warned me of is reported to be within the Underdark now.
Casually binding fucking Mephistopheles.
as I said it would be, Matron Mother.
You
Oh,
shall
now I've got an
call
erection.
me Valsharess.
That voice makes me really happy.
I have summoned and bound you, Mephistopheles.
You wanna go outside, doggy?
And you will bend to my will
Go.
as you must.
Of course, great Valsharess. What is your desire?
I desire to know how this surfacer
Demon
arrived
voice.
in the Underdark so quickly. I desire to know exactly where this surfacer is. And most of all, I desire this surfacer dead.
The one you seek is beyond my sight, great Valsharess.
I am
Beyond
protected
your
by
power
my paladin-y stuff.
I would like to know how that is. Continue to search for the surfacer. I will find him. And when I do, both he and every last one
How is he
of
beyond your
those
power?
wretched
Because you summoned the
rebels
Archdevil.
will pay.
Probably not even summoned. Probably summoned an image of him into the material plane. They kind of lose a lot of their flair when you do that. If that's like actually the Archdevil in the flesh proper,
Yes?
no way in hell. Oh my god. There's some Eilistrae. Interesting. So the Lulfites have allied with the Eilistraeans to take down a greater threat. Maybe. 1, why is a drow consorting with devils? 2, she said she's summoned and bound Mephistopheles. Exactly. It's BioWare doesn't know Dungeons and Dragons, the game. Look at these pathetic Eilistrae scum. No idea why Matron Myrun has thrown our lot in with them. Should ignore them. Eilistrae teaches us tolerance and acceptance even in the face of hate. Eilistrae is probably one of the nicest gods in Forgotten Realms. It's one of the few gods I actually like, because there's all the freaking deities have like some terrible, stupid aspect to them. And just like the divinity thing in general. Most of the good deities are just assholes. Playing nice. And all of the evil ones, except for a few, which are, I think, only evil just by... It's kind of the evil that you get when you do bad things in the name of the greater good. You become lawful evil, essentially. Those evil deities aren't that terrible, but gods are bad in Forgotten Realms. They fucking suck. Eilistrae is like the only cool one. Because she just like, stop this bullshit and get along. Shrug, and that's about it. And then if something attacks you, you kill the fuck out of them. She's no pacifist. It's great. Listen to those cowards. There's no way an army full of their type will ever stop the Valsharess. I say we teach these worms a lesson. Tiefling casually rests his hand on the hilt of his weapons. Are you sure you want to do this? I know a few lessons myself, and I'd be happy to teach them to you. If they attack us, I'm killing them. As fuck. Drow takes an involuntary step back and quickly composes himself again. Come on, let's go. I've had enough of the Seer's followers for one day. So the Seer is Eilistrae then, but not necessarily everybody else. That would explain her silver robes. The only thing I can imagine is it's not actually meth. It's just an avatar. Yeah, that's what I was saying. If the Archdevil himself is walking the mortal plane, we're royally fucked, and there's no way a stupid drow has bound that. It's probably just an avatar or image. Law in the platonic sense is only about order and can change per environment. That is very true. Especially in this. Like, Fae is lawful evil as, like, a political power, but they do things that would be considered chaotic evil, like slavery and shit, in other places. It's very dependent on the culture. Or it could be a devil just saying he's Mephistopheles. It'd be a very powerful devil regardless. But, you know. Hello, friends. Thank you for helping us. House Mavir insists on provoking fights with us despite our best efforts to avoid them. I not said to him, I'm afraid the situation will become violent. I'm glad to see you understand that we need to remain united against the Valsharits. It's good to know the Seer has put their faith in one so wise. Yeah, you're good boys. I have to sell my crap. I can sell my crap to this guy. Maybe I can sell my crap to this guy for more stuff. Let's find out which shop buys for more. Yeah. Inventory. How much do you buy for? The same. Do you buy spells? Ooh. Anything we don't care to give to Deacon. What is this? Oh yeah, this is the one that described the obelisk. And its crappy puzzle that we solved easily. Divine Radiance. But wisdom! Oh, that's so nice. But I need the wisdom. Deacon? Can you equip this? No, dang it. That's +6. That would have been great on a bard. Do you have gloves? I think I gave him strength gloves. Or I did the gloves. Gave those to Linu. No, I did not. I gave those to him. Or maybe I found another pair. Oof. Ooh, baby. You want to buy dragon blood and stuff? No. Gonna buy this? 25. Should probably using some crafting. Upgrade my shit. Now I'm gonna see something. Can I add 2d6 more fire damage? Or will it just waste it? Or tell me no? There's already been damage upgrade, but wasting your gold. Okay. So no. Permanently haste? No. I could change my boots if I did that. That's a lot of money. True seeing would be it. I could do that and an enhancement bonus. Or I could do that and regen. Regen's pretty nice. But I can just rest when I feel like it now. Magic resistance would also be nice. Especially since I'm a dwarven defender and I'm immune to, like, everything with this elemental ring. Other than sonic, divine, negative, and other forms of magic. What do we think? True seeing and +1. Which would be make it +5. Or magic resist. Place your bets. Place your bets now. I'll put haste on it sometime when I can afford it. After a large haul. What else do you sell? And I equip different boots, like these boots that are all crap. Oh, baby. True seeing and +1? Okay. Any other bets? I do like the idea of true seeing. 20 spell resistance is only good for like level 10 casters and below, so not now. If they don't have spell penetration. Okay.
Well met.
Behold, a master's work. This axe is becoming pretty nice. Now, no mages with invisibility would be a problem. Okay. Let's go tackle the undead area now. Or attempt to get there and find one of the other areas. Like, that's how I stumbled upon the Beholder one. I was trying to get to the undead Smighty Fun, and that didn't happen. +1 in ankle biting. I mean, I'm not that small. Maybe against a giant. Lop him off at the knees. Does True Seeing give me, like, spot as well, or is it just see invisibility stuff? I thought it gave you... No, it doesn't. I thought it gave you true see invisibility and then, like, 20 spot. Alright, there's nothing up here. I have to go this way anyways. Because you see stealth and invisibility, so no need spot. Unless they're secret doors. Which there are much of. So what's this way? North tunnels, south tunnels. They said the undead were for the west. Protects you from blinding effects, and it lets you see in darkness. That's good if Deacon keeps using whatever he has that makes me super blind. Oh. God damn it. Companion's getting in my way. Freedom! The sign says freedom, but the gouges on the stain seem suspicious. Why is you got horns? Are you part goat? In a matter of speaking, I'm part demon. A tiefling, if you've never heard of such a thing. Demons make babies? And they wish to. Are you always so blunt with your questions? Deacon can be very innocent when he tries to be part of the charm. Well, I have a weapon that can crush a man's skull to a pulp before he even realizes he's dead. I've made corpses whose jaws still wag when they try to speak. That's part of my charm. This guy is so fucking edgy. Deacon once have old master who eat bad mushrooms and pass gas so bad it kill entire cave full of kobold. Deacon sticks head in water bucket. Only reason he alive today. I've come away through 100 men breathing in their own gore, and it felt the slash of 100 blades against my skin, yet never died. Old master roll over talk of Deacon once while he's sleeping. Old master be really heavy. Not much phases you, does it? Nope, not much. I love him. This is probably going to be the drow area. It says freedom, and then they go in there and they get killed. I want to go kill the undead, though. Says you can see through Sanctuary. I'm not sure about Greater Sanctuary, though. G-Sank is probably a little much to see through. Then again, BioWare doesn't know D&D. Zorvak Mur. Durgar. What's up?
Another sliver, hey? Well, you don't want to go into Zorvak without your leader wearing one of these.
Congrats, Helmet. Oh, this is the Illithid area.
Those mind flayers don't see much difference between slavers and slaves. If you aren't protected, they'll turn on you as soon as you speak to them. A free tip from one slaver to another.
You disgust me, slaver. You deserve death. I'm no slaver.
We was just going to let you on by under professional courtesy, but since you ain't a slaver, this changes things.
If you attack me, nobody threatens a dwarf! Yeah! Oh. He just kind of fell over before we could swing at him. I, like, raised my axe and he died. That's how powerful. See, I looked at that dude and he died. God powers, man. God power. That's the power of Jesus, baby. Woo! Shiny.
Deacon?
What is this? Dwarf. Oh. But oh. Padded armor +6 might be nice for Deacon, although he has the haste chain, so no. Do I need that if I have protect from magic? Because all Illithid are pretty much super fucking evil. And that makes us immune to the charms of the evil. Need to put that on, even though I have sweet circle. Aw. Goodbye, charisma hat. So sad. Do my companions not need it? It's story. Okay. Plot override, you say. Okay, I'm wasting, wasting spells. What do you like? Careful here, for the other races are nothing but potential thralls to the mind tyrants. Mind tyrants are Illithid, eye tyrants are beholders. There's a lot of tyrants down here. They think of nothing of invading your mind and pillaging it of all its knowledge. If you let them, this helm will protect me. If they try anything, I'll slaughter them all. If you say so, remember that killing everything here will not help the rebel army at all. We need to negotiate with the elder brain, not slaughtered. Ah. Fine. If you speak to the elder brain, you convince the mind flayer communities to abandon the Valtryst. He will keep your own. If you keep your mind will God oppressed, we can do this without violence. Okay, so I understand if this works. Just be careful not to remove it once we're inside. I hate to be surrounded by these things if they suddenly become hostile. What's on your mind? So long as we present you as the leader of the group, they won't bother probing my mind. They'll think I'm your thrall. Illithids have certain strange pride that way. They'd be so despooned. They'd be despooned by the elder brain if they were. Does that mean despooned? Okay, that's gonna be the like brain sucking thing, isn't it? Despooned. That's a great term. Illithids are like, they have weird octopus or squid mouths with a beak inside. I'm guessing that's their spoon, would be the beak. If you were my thrall, would you have to cook and clean for me? Then we shouldn't have any problems. Just remember the play. For the role of the slaver visiting, should go smoothly as expected, at least. Smoothly because they city full of mind flayers. At least these negotiations will be short. Exactly. Expressionless Durgar, Vaten-looking drow. They're all slaves. Witless verfnverfn. Ooh, hello. The elephant's tentacles twitch nervously in nervous agitation as you approach. It speaks with a voice you only hear in your mind. These are the caverns of Zorvak Mur. What business do you have here? Die, you tentacle-faced freak! God damn, I want to say that. You've come to purchase thralls from your auction. My players considers you worried you feel probing at your thoughts, though it cannot penetrate the protective shield your helmet is built around your mind. This is a rare. We have dwarven buyers for our thralls, but you would not be the first. But your thoughts are hidden to me. You'll have to remove your helm before I let you in. I'm here to buy thralls, not become one. You can't be sure, but it's almost seems that the mind flayer is laughing. Can't blame you for trying. Very well. Heh. Let me keep the helm that protects your mind. I will allow you to pass through the outer ring of Zorvak Mur, but know that the Elder Brain is aware of your presence and knows your thoughts, even if they're strangely muted to me. I don't believe you. Hey, some pretty fucked up looking dogs.
I am unsure what will happen if I die upon the Prime. Will that part of me which is demonic return to the abyss? I pray not. I had my fill of that place.
No, Kellenvor's just gonna be a fucking dickwad to you. Because Kellenvor's an asswipe. Arthur! Hello. Unlike the others, this mind flayer makes no effort to probe your mind as you approach. You don't know if it's a good or bad sign. Welcome, Dwarven Servicer. Unlike my fellow possessors, I am willing to do business with those of your races. Okay. Okay. Wait, no. Let me see what you have for sale. He's a wizard. He just has the normal wizard stuff, huh? I want it. It's pretty. I don't have any money, though. Who needs spells when I have a sweet axe? That's not even charisma. Who needs paladin things when I have a sweet axe? The Poison Chalice Palace. Grand Hall. Slave Auction. Slave Pens. Illithid Chambers. So if I try to go here, is this guy going to yell at me? Yep. Enter to the Elder Concord, the Sanctum of the Elder Brain. You are not allowed here, servicer. Go back to the Central Tower with the other thrall races. I must speak to the Elder Brain. Feel the Illithid trying to probe your thoughts to gain some sense of your attentions. Of course, your helmet protects you. None of the thrall races can speak with the Elder Brain. Tell me your business, and I can relay your message. Come to speak about the Val'sharest. The Illithid goes into a brief mental trance as you realize it's communicating telepathically with another entity. It gives a surprise start, and the communication abruptly ends. The Elder Brain says you are to be given access to the Elder Concord. You cannot enter while you wear the helmet that shields your thoughts. I am not removing my hat. They will not be allowed into the Elder Concord. I'll come back later then. Can't keep me out if you did. Wow. Let's go prowl around a little bit. Maybe we can find an alternate way in. To begin the bidding on the next lot, can I buy them and free them? You feel the faint touch of the Illithid as it sinks in your mind, but protecting you from your help keeps your thoughts shielded. Sensing your defenses, the Illithid mind withdraws. Greetings, Dwarven creature. It is not often we see your kind here in Zarvekmur, except the thralls. Of course, no doubt you are here to the auction. Never fear, we'll be starting soon. I want to save her. Although if she's like weird and mindless, it's probably not going to be much to save. Next offer bid is a human female remarkable for her species. She comes from a good, healthy stock and is also a competent warrior. Should you choose to put her in the pits? Let's start the bidding. Steps back as it projects your thoughts to another. Should not begin the bidding. Next log is fine. Human specimen. Seem quite eager to increase your bidding. See something worthwhile in this thrall. She seems pleased to hear 2,000. I have a lot of gold. I'll give you 2,000. That's too much for me. A drop from the bidding. I'll give you 3,000. It's chump change. So the bidding to caught your opponent off guard. 3,000. You like that? You obviously want this thrall more. I want the bidding. Here's your 3,000 gold. The girl approaches. Whatever spell has kept this woman's mind enthralled is now broken. Obviously, the Illithid consider her to be your problem. She glares at you defiantly. So you're the one who bought me. What plan do you have with me? Send me to the pits to fight for your visit? You disgust me. I'm going to give you your freedom. She snorts, right. Turn me loose into the Underdark, naked and defenseless, so you enjoy watching me die. I don't think so. There's no way I'd wake out of the city alive anyways. Realize she is right. If she's no longer a thrall, the mind flayers would read her thoughts and kill her. But hopefully you'll have to make her think she's still a thrall. Yeah, deliver an ally to one of my message to one of my allies. Deliver a message. How do I know you won't just run? I won't just run off. Wait, you've got some kind of spell binding on me, haven't you? Shut up. Freedom is worth that. Oh, no! I got bad boy points.
Yeah.
I'm bad at this. Whoops. When was the last time I saved? Whoops. Well, we tried. Good job, Deacon. Diplomacy. It only gave me like intimidate options. Where's my persuade options? I dumped into persuade for a reason. You put a tormented mind slave out of her misery. Lawful good. There we go. It's perfect. All is well. I'll get those good boy points back. What's up?
Yeah?
You aren't allowed in here. No one but the preparer is allowed to see the thralls and are marked for the pits. I'll go where I want. Where is this place? Here's the holding pens. I'm the warden in charge. The thralls marked for the pits here are held until the repairs come for them. I'll watch over the thralls until the preparers come. Yes. Yes, you do. Okay, thanks, bye. So what else is there? That's the way back up. So if I want to keep my hat, I'm going to have to kill my way through here, aren't I?
I am unsure what will happen if I die upon the prime.
Deacon thinks you know...
Will that part of me which is demonic return to the abyss? I pray not. I had my fill of that place.
God, you're so fucking edgy. Deacon just want you to know that he thinks you was a really good fighter. I'm happy you noticed. Or you learned to fight like that. The hard way, one death at a time. Oh, Deacon was thinking of asking pointers, but maybe that not such a good idea. Why not? You perish much more, Kobold. Hey, don't talk about my Deacon that way. I'll begin to suspect you're copying my methods. Deacon knows sarcasm when he hears it, you know. Perhaps he'll use the same keen sense of detection, to detect a proper musical note sometime. Wow! Don't you insult my Kobold. You don't know what people happen to insult Kobold. That was a sentence. Generous to a fault, you're a breed apart, Kobold. Don't you insult my Kobold. Lizard folk merchant, eh?
Greetings of the edge to you.
Trying to get access to the Elder Brain. Hang on. A surfacer odd. You're a slaver then upon your sun-scorched world, or have you come here to watch the pit fights? Only the Illithid are given access to the Elder Brain. They won't let you in, surfacer. You could speak to the guards by the teleport in the southeast if you're so desperate, but they're more likely to send you off to the fighting pits than take you to the Elder Brain. So you don't actually sell me anything decent, huh? What's up?
Welcome.
The golem addresses you in a deep, ponderous voice. 749 years, 17 days, and 3 hours and 14 minutes ago, my creator thought this would be a good place to set up a bar. Wow, you've been here a real long time. Deacon, bet you're really busy, huh? You're the first one to ever ask me for service. Huh? Really? Oh, the good idea thing was sarcasm, huh? That'd be sad. Hey, maybe you can buy something, boss. Maybe it gets you a prize for being the first customer. Give me that drink. Squishy. The golem draws a grimy mug full of brownish sludge from the keg and hands you. I'm a dwarf. I'll drink anything. Oh.
Welcome.
Come on. Let's do it. Aw, damn. Can I kill myself doing this? Yeah. It's good shit.
Welcome.
Just a regular rush today. What can I do for you? Does something happen if I go through all this dialogue? I'm gonna keep losing constitution. Walk. Hell yeah. -3.
Welcome.
Walk. Oh, is that all I got out of him? Just a regular rush now. I think I'll be going. Cool. Stiff. Good drink. Walk.
Settlement at all, but rather a slaving outpost for the Illithids.
They just can't pronounce anything, can they? Illithid. Speak to the pit boss. Can I willingly fight in the pit and get loads of monies? What's up? Mind Flayer's cautious brushes against your own briefly, then pulls back. Welcome to the fighting pits of Zorvekmir. Have you come to place a wager on the next fight? It can be quite a problem for those who have the ability to quickly pick a thrall in combat. But though the fights themselves are entertaining, they are much more enjoyable if you placed a wager on one of the combatants. Can I join the pit fight? Pit fights are the thralls in the service of the master. To even consider joining them as a sign of your inherent weakness. Are you going to attack me then? Even though you are one of the dwarven race, you are not a thrall. You cannot enter the pit fights, not unless you allow yourself to become a mindless thrall to the Illithid. I think I'll pass. Suspected as much. For some reason, you're kind of reluctant to become thralls that serve the Illithid. Yeah, you wonder why. Let me ask you some questions. Fate of content washes over you. Illithid do not lower themselves to answer the question of a thrall races. Is it enough we grant you entrance to Zorvekmir? My urge to slaughter everybody here is growing to the breaking point. The Elder Brain has opened Zorvekmir to the races for the thrall trade, so I guess the Elder Brain wants to treat you politely. Suppose I can answer some questions. I want to speak to the Elder Brain. My player's tentacles twitch slightly as if he was nervous. Opening Zorvekmir is one thing, but we do not know if the Elder Brain will speak to one of the thrall races. If you truly want an audience with the Brain, you have to speak to those who guard the entrance to the Great Chamber, found in the southeast of this city. If I were extra spooky sneaky, let's try something. I doubt this is gonna work. Umber Hulks have true sight, but did that not work for either? Oh no, I have true sight, right? I don't see the effect. It's not the Umber Hulks that are looking at me. Haha, there's no portal here. Something's happening. Yeah, sneaky. Alright, that was easy. Yeah, gross. You sense a straight alien presence in your mind. The memories and knowledge of 1,000 minds flood yours, nearly overwhelming you. The images shift and change as an alien presence explores your own mind, seeking a better way to communicate, a way to focus its multiple consciousnesses and deal with a single entity. You feel a powerful presence in your thoughts, its words echoing as if spoken by many voices across an endless void. You have been given access to the inner sanctum, a rare privilege for a thrall. We can see many of your thoughts, thrall. We see you are an enemy of the Val'Shareth, and you know the Illithid are her allies. Is that why you have come to see the Overmind of Zorvekmir? We need to withdraw your support. Zorvekmir is only a small part of a larger whole, though throughout the Underdark, the Overminds of many Illithid pods pledge allegiance to the Val'Shareth. We Overminds now act as one Elder Brain Concord. Only a consciousness of all Overminds linked through the Elder Concord can end our alliance with the Val'Shareth. Can I convince the thrall could never convince the Elder Concord of anything, but we have the Zorvekmir Overmind could sway the Concord to abandon the Val'Shareth. The Illithid detest the Drow. They are fit only for the service of thralls, yet we have been forced to follow the Val'Shareth and her army of Dark Elves despite our hatred of them. We Illithid only follow the Val'Shareth because our many pods are not strong enough to stand against her. If you gave us the power to oppose her, we could withdraw our support. How am I supposed to do that? Once we captured a thrall from a strange village here in the Underdark, the village made up of winged elves from the surface. Cool! Of Ariels. They live below the earth. Interesting. Are they going to be like weird and mutated? From the thrall's mind we learned of a powerful artifact, a magic mirror that the winged elves used to spy on their enemies. Such as an artifact could give us the power to stand against the Val'Shareth. If we deliver the mirror, we of the Zorvekmir could convince the Elder Concord to abandon the Val'Shareth. Alright. Back after I get the mirror. When you return, the guards will give you access to the inner sanctum once again. Once you have delivered the mirror, we can convince the Elder Concord to abandon the Val'Shareth. We will await your return. Oh, I want to get that sweet chest. Invisibility potions work wonders. So we gotta go find an Avarial tribe. Interesting. Underground. More interesting. Weird. Why the fuck are there Avarials in the Underdark? I mean, they didn't get wiped out by the dragons. In some places, they thrive. That war is long ago, yet they're still here. Or maybe they've been here for ages upon ages, and, they're gonna be weird. That, or they're gonna be like succubi or something. Maybe they just look like winged elves. Or maybe that's all the undead. Who knows? Or maybe they're harpies. Let's find out what's down here. Riders and harpies. Gotcha. How much XP do these give? Not much. Well, 50 is a lot, really. It's not the 300 I was getting from the Beholders. Were they giving me like 300? Oh, what a cute little camp. Neat. Nasher's Cloak of Protection. Alright. It's kind of crappy. So in my efforts to find the undead area, I went to all the other ones first. Go me. Drearing's Deep. God damn it. A small misshapen man bounds up to you from the cavern's gloom, nearly bowling over you in his excitement. Welcome to Daring's Deep. Where did you escape from? Did anyone follow you? Come in. Daring's Deep welcomes you. Do I look like I've escaped from anywhere? Makes you think I escaped from somewhere. Well, slave owners don't just set slaves free willy-nilly. Dang it, if I went here first, I could have told the one lady to go here. Oh well. It's bad for business, it is. No, we all have to do is fight for freedom, tooth and nail. Tell you, you have to escape, you see. I'm not a slave. Not anymore. No, welcome to Drake's Deep. You're free now. Well, almost free. Verging on free. Really, it's so close you can almost taste it. Tastes like mint leaf with a hint of asparagus. Yes. Gnome, kill it. No. No, it's fine. Shh. It's fine. You mean almost free? Verging on free, I said, but you'd better not ask me about that. I may lead the fine citizens of Drake's Deep. I may lead the fine citizens of Drake's Deep, but I dare not speak for them. You should ask them why they are not quite free. Alright. Yes. This village, these be all surface people? What are they doing here in the Underdark? Does that look like a surface people to you, Deacon? Probably slaves or servants. Why don't we ask them? Should Deacon not sees anyone in the village who not from surface? There's literally a Sperf Niblurflundorn right there. Not just in rags cloth. Maybe they all be poor. Or they're slaves of some kind. If they be slaves, maybe then who they be slaves to? We just talked to the one dude. Let's find out. Okay, boss, Deacon just worried. He pictures Deacon in chains and rags and clothes. But not like those pictures so much. If anybody tries to enslave you, I'm gonna kill them. So hard.
Hello.
Don't let the priest see you?
Deacon's so happy
His voice got even deeper. What's up?
Well met.
You're bleeding? Did the priest do that to you?
What do you want?
You don't want to be here. Alright, time to kill me some priests. Who are the priests?
Hey there. Greetings.
Don't let the priests see you.
Well met.
Let's go find these priests.
Well, hello there.
Go back to wherever you came from. You don't want to be here. Cute little bats. They go squeaky squeak. Yes, Deacon. Deacon's writing Epitel, and Deacon just wondering. Deacon wondering if boss wants to, how do you want to be described? How are you describing me now? Says you is a handsome dwarven man, and always calls you that when I not call you boss. I mean, it's true. More along that vein could work, I think. Okay, Deacon gets the hit, boss. Thanks for helping. Gong. You found the... Alright. So these are all... stuff. Dwellings.
And slowly, the mighty hero and the intrepid kobold companion approached the dreaded fortress that lay ahead. Somewhere, a drum sounded ominously. Dum, dum, dum.
Oh, look, lads. Undead. Give me a second.
Test me.
Are you tested yet? Are you tested yet? The priest features pale with a gaunt shadow as within the shadow reflects his purplish cowl. Vixla protect you. Who the hell's that? Victor the White, Victor the Wise, the Sage, the Protector, the Freer of slaves. All who know Victor's greatness tremble before and worship him. Apologize with the temple's holy does. Only members of the priesthood, important business may enter the temple. Do not offer any services. What services we offer, you may have through me. You got a +6 thing? No. You have some shitty potions?
Well met.
Speak with your leader. High Priestess Soldalis is a very busy man. He grows busier by the day. I'm afraid he will only be available for very important ceremonial events. So close to just killing my way in there. Gong. I got 500 XP for Inga Gong. Cool. This guy's gonna be a vampire, isn't he?
The gong has sounded. A ceremony has been called for. Vixla turns his ancient gaze upon us. Mighty is the will of Vixla, and great is his hunger.
He's a vampire.
Vixla, sage protector, our safeguard against all peril. To thee we offer one of our own. Are there any here who wish to serve the will of Vixla?
What do we think? Let's just get in with them, I think. I don't want to just... I do want to just straight up attack them, rather, but... the story.
Vixla approves of his servant. Priests!
If you take my things, I'm killing you all. No!
Chambers. Vixla grows impatient with us, and we must sacrifice a victim to the pit with no delay.
Yes, Master.
Can I turn on them right now? I think I go, you heard it, come on. So you're going to try and sacrifice me. Well, now that I'm in the temple, I'm going to kill everybody in here. Die, fiends. Okay. Alright, so the game knows we're not having any of that. Gotcha. I lost my camera thing. Time to die. Oh, my Holy Avenger already wore off. It doesn't last long. What the hell? Cult Knight helmet doesn't do anything. Well. Time to die. Smite. I do more damage on a non-smite. Or was the 40 the smite? This wasn't the first attack. It doesn't even give me like the chance to talk about disagreeing. Straight up murder. I'm okay with that.
To the flames we leap.
Yay! Diggin'. I gotta talk to you about that gong. Seriously. Sweet. Now, if I take one more paladin level, I will do fuck it. Dwarven Defender. Or should I start taking Champion of Torm levels? I get Divine Defense in like 3 of them. Let's start in that. And get another Lay on Hands. Yeah. Class level multiplied by their charisma modifier. So, not healing. Dang it! If only that's stacked with my... per level of champion and paladin. I wish this was per level of champion and paladin. For day gain +3 attack and all saving throws, damage reduction for number of rounds equal to your charisma bonus. Do I only get 1 Divine Wrath cast? Fuck it. Hey look, I got epic levels now. Do we even want to take Champion of Torm? We could just keep going straight Paladin. Eh, fuck it. I want this. I haven't been able to use Persuade, but we're going to keep putting it into it with the hope. And we got epic feats now. Look at all the fancy things. I would have taken Divine Shield if I would have known that that was going to be crap. Whatever. Epic Reputation. +4 to all bluff and 10 Persuade. It's a shame I'm not using any of that. Epic Toughness gives me hit points. Probably Epic Weapon Focus. Yeah. Dwarven War Axe. Kabam! Epic Paladin. Almost. Destroy the evil. What are you doing? Oh, they have Leech?
You cannot win this fight.
What's healing them so much? It's not helping them very much. Whatever. Oh, wait. No. Yeah. I just draw up on a curious engraving. The hooded figure places in it. A hooded figure places a black gems on the altar before him. His weapon held in the air triumphantly. Damn it. Don't have a black gem. Deacon.
Deacon?
Lure me up. Fix Vaxite tub. Bestow curse, single use. Okay. Enemies nearby. Are there? Let's go take care of that. Rude, sirs. Ah, my strength. Yeah, my strength.
Feel my fury.
Man, I love Paladin. Murder face everything remotely evil. There's a lot of evil in this one. Best. This is gonna be even easier when I get Blessed Weapon up, which is what I'm gonna do now. Ooh, I got another cast for this. Freedom of movement, probably good. One turn only. Neutralize poison is a 4th level paladin spell. Do Death Ward. Neutralize poison is crap at that level though. It's like a 2nd level druid spell, isn't it? So strong. Sweet loot. Screw the potion. Screw those. Ow. Wand of Sleep. Does it really only cast Sleep? That is completely useless at this point in the game. Sleep is entirely based on level. There's no way in hell it's going to be useful. When is anything going to be below level 4 at this point?
Deacon?
Oh, Deacon. Studded leather plus 6. And then some other random plus 4 stuffs. There's something in there. Oh, it's a pile of bones. It's 2 piles of bones. Yeah, fuck it, you want me to pick those up? I will pick them up! Are you happy now? Stupid mouse. Ah, my strength. I need that to live. Everything in here is gonna be so freaking dead.
Blood for the elders. Blood for the elders.
Okay, bye. Ah, sweet frame rate loss. Valen, where are you running off to? Valen. Valen, help, I'm lagging. Oh, it hurts my sensibilities. These things also cast, like, Wall of Fire on hit. A lot of Wall of Fires there. How you guys doing in the other room? Are you okay? Valen, stop dying. This is why you don't run off. And now we make him super dead. 1, 2, 3. Alright. I win. Go me. Mine, 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 mine. Oh, Deacon.
Deacon?
Damn, Valen, it looks like you're dying more than the kobold now. Whatever that conversation they had was. Silly statues. Chicks are for kids. Beautiful. What do we got? Ooh, wait, is that gonna be another Rod of Resurrection? No. Something else. Not that I really need it. Giving Deacon a Meteor Swarm scroll. I'm gonna regret this.
Deacon?
Rod of Thunder. Oh, that's his inventory. What does this do? Sorcerer, Wizard, negative energy burst. Greater Restoration, I want to keep. Take this. Take this. Take this. This casts infinite sound bursts. Cloak of Protection +4. That might be good for him. I think he only has a +3 protection ring. Oh, I can put on my good hat now again. Yeah. I'm gonna forget it and run back into the Illithid city and horrible things are gonna happen. Is that everything? Amulet of Power. A lot of wizard stuff. +5 Boots of Reflex. Why not? Here, take that. +5 armor thing. Yeah. That's better for him. He has as much AC as I do. The most adorable little tank. We have freed the people! Huzzah! Let's go find out where this Vixla, whatever is. And kill that, too. Because it's not a real god. It's not one that I know of. There's an entire basement to this. Can I use the key to go down here? Yeah. Lower Crypt key. Time to murder some more debtors. What? Yeah, I do. What the hell happened? It said I had no uses or preparations for a magic circle. It's right there. Right there. And the thing we're gonna get shoved immediately into the pain. Vix whatever is gonna be a demon or something. I'm gonna kick its ass. So in terms of the empty space, feeling as dark as left, a few seconds you hear a clatter as something in the ground starts to below. Hey look, golems! And now they're dead. Probably a bad idea. Let's do it. Inner Sanctum. What's up? Reach before you is tall and pale, blood trickles from the corner of his mouth. Welcome, child, he rasps. You have been chosen to serve the will of Vixla. Serve no will but my own. Do you really believe that? Have you never been manipulated? Have you never pursued a lie? Have you never sold your soul, your flesh, your blood? Yet the blessed Vixla desires none of these. What is they desire? Things of the flesh are not his domain, and what he coves above all are things of bone. It is your femur that he wants, your spine, your... Nope. That's a lot more precious than my flesh and blood. Flesh grows black. I don't intend to part with them. Good thinking, boss. You need your bones. Yeah. You see, that's where we run into a little complication. Within the priesthood, the elders have to take certain measures that might serve Vixla throughout the ages. They're all undead, aren't they? Decision Vixla claims the bones, the blood is ours. The priest opens his mouth to reveal two sharp fangs. He lunges. Yep, vampires! And now he's dead. Sorry, but no. Energy orb, huh? So that seems like the obvious way forward, but let's go this way instead. Pale skin corpse lies within the confiscated Lazarus. It's a vampire! Kill it! You manage to cause some damage to the corpse, so the wounds continue to close quickly. You have to find another way to destroy the creature. Hey boss, Old Master even had a book on the undead. Deacon wants to read that you need to say the wooden stake to kill vampires. I have a holy freaking axe. Can I not just hack it to bits? Divine might. Deacon tries to write a song about it once, but nothing rhymes with vampire. Had to rhyme skeleton or zombie. Too. Deacon thinks it's not just a coincidence. Way to conveniently find wooden stakes, the killer of vampires, around... Oh, splintered wood. That works. I was gonna say, they just have perfectly formed wooden stakes around, just around. Boop! Aw. That works too. Why are we suddenly stop this? See? Sweet Holy Avenger works. I don't know what you're talking about.
I cannot.
How do I...
I cannot.
How do I get in there? Are they just subtly interchanging voice actors for Deacon? Boop! Oh, the vampire goes back to his coffin, right. Yeah, he's dead. So, what happened to the priest up there, then? Is he going to be down here still? Hello, that hurt. What's this? Boop. Alright, whatever. I need a lot more wood for this. Man, if I kept those sunbeam spells, I could insta-give these guys. Like, bye! Boop! Good job, Deacon. Sunbeam them! Do it now! Good job, Deacon! Ah! That also comes from outer space, but...
Into the flames we leap!
Ah, cool. Gaseous. Glyph of warding. Die. Next time we make our boxes out of metal. Or stone. Remember that if you're a vampire. I have the splintered wood. Do I need a specific splintered wood? Only the ones... Oh. He's just not there. So that vampire is different. As is that. You get him, doggy. I'm good in the light. Thanks. Whatever. That's kind of a cool mechanic. You can follow the gaseous forms back. Die. Die. I got 1,000 for that one. Continual flame. If only I could cast that. I could make my axe super glowy. I want a glowy axe. Elder monk, huh? It's gonna be dead like the rest. Boop.
You're no match.
Ooh, fancy. And now it's dead. There's so much to sell. Oh, look, more frickin' monk gloves. Stupid monks. Alright, Deacon, here you go. Expand your scroll stash. Bigby's hand. Summon thing. Weird spell that nobody ever uses. Ditto. Slightly more useful. What a lovely little room.
Very well. It's done.
I'm gonna have so much splintered wood. I'm not even gonna need this much. But I can't get the loot unless I break the thing. Probably open the chest first. That might be something to try. Yup, that works. Oh, I need a lot more energy. Oh, can I take the one from that? Probably. Yeah, there we go. And a 1. And a 2. Who's in here that needs smiting? Aha! Hey, look, an Avarial. You can tell by the wings on her portrait. I recognize that. Astral Diva? That's not an Avarial. Good job, Deacon. This place actually kind of hurts. A lot of effects in this room. A lot of them. Get back here. Dead Celestials. They've been gating them in. You get back here. I have true seeing. Loser. There is no escape. Bap. I win. Nullifier rod? Probably gotta put that in the one thing. Lavor's Wrath. We don't need rapping vampires. No thank you. Twilight's cheesy enough. Deacon never uses his crossbow anyways. Sweet. Steel. What's in here? XP. Nice. This area is very, very, very jittery. I don't like it. Crossbow of murder. +5 massive crits. You never use it, but do you want a crossbow? Is this one better than yours? Oh yeah. There you go, Deacon. Strife. Sneaky boots. Whatever this is. That was a pretty good thing. Look at the bat. +5. Nice. +10. Hide. Sadly. Oh. Alright. Well, I guess, yeah, they're making allies of this, didn't they say that? The undead are her allies, and now they're the dead. Ooh, wizard.
This is not
More like a deader.
This is not the end. This is not the end.
Can I attack through concealing? Does it give me blind fight to have true sight on? Is that a thing? Oh dear fucking god. Ah, so much to sell. I'm gonna have such a good axe.
It's done.
How full up is my inventory? It's starting to bleed into the 4th tab. What are you doing? You okay, buddy? There's no vampire there. More scrolls. Nothing in this room. Anything in that room? No. Onward! Oh, look at all the dead things. Boop. Sup? The woman's rigid posture softens in a faint red glow. You gotta notice before it seems to drain out of the air. Wind stirs on her ragged feathers. Yay. Thank you. I know I've made a mess of the whole thing, but at least I am not being held captive anymore. I don't know what I'm going to explain to my superiors. It's not so bad. No, it's pretty bad. But I'm still here, aren't I? Right. I sold the material play, and my superiors didn't say my mission had been done right away. There's still time, isn't there? Who are you? Little woozy there. I don't think I'll be flying anytime soon, but it's better than it was. Good user, huh? I'd love to. I mean, this person I was supposed to meet. They could be anywhere, right? After all, is it me? You supposed to meet me? Eh? Getting Vixla? One of the vampire's worst. I admit I have a bone to pick with him, but I've weak and may not survive the battle. I won't be dying in the cause of good, at least. But I would be dying. Are you sure? There's a real ability against the drow. The vampires are using my blood to fashion golems for the drow army. They won't be surprised to meet me on this. Won't they be surprised to meet me on the side? Rebels, rebels, rebels. Okay, got it, on my way. Bye then. This year's army is a ragtag mix of outcasts and misfits. I think that diva will fit in quite well. We've got drow, we've got tieflings, a dwarf, a kobold, celestials now. Whatever. I don't think I need help to defeat Vixla. Or whatever his name is. All I have to do is rest, Holy Avenger up, and I'm going to kick his face in. There's probably his chamber. Ooh. Oh, is he coming out to meet me? Hello?
You have made it this far, have you? You have no idea who you are. You will have no chance against Vixla, the Sacred Ones.
I mean, if you're him, you're a vampire.
Worship him, and his
Paladin.
priesthood shall rule all
15
the lands.
levels.
Your soul will be Vixla's for all eternity.
If you say so. Can I go now? Thank you. Oh, yeah, it's this man. Sure.
Feel my fury.
Time to die.
No.
Ow. 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 Alright. This'll do. Good job, Valen.
You're going down.
Smite! Didn't think so. Boop. Valen. You're still standing, but you look pretty dang dead. Is the master of this place. He'll have your soul. Pop. Okay. Can you identify my equipment? It's limited to a few tales I heard. I hardly feel confident. Alright.
I am yours to command.
I was just curious. So let me just check. What do I get with more paladin levels? Because now I have my 15 paladin and 2 of the end of 4th level slots. So and I'm not using, or at least getting much from yeah. There's not really much more reason to go more paladin levels, except for the shit that I don't use anyways. Dwarven Defender time. Let us rest, buff up, and we're gonna go smack his god in. Get out of this terribly, terribly laggy place. Sure, what's up? You want to do for a moment is expression that I wish to talk about the seer. Okay. I have a question about her. Who does she serve? I think it's talk about it for a moment. He thinks about it for a moment and then shakes his head. It's not my place to discuss the seer's business beyond how it relates to me personally, but perhaps I will shed some light on what you wish to know. I'm unsure such knowledge I'm unsure how much knowledge you have of the plains, Ruford. I suspect little. Which, in case the Blood Wars mean nothing to you. Is that so? I know what the Blood Wars are. I was recruited into this battle as he looks away from you, his eyes taking on a haunted cast. For years I fought in the Outer Plains, something less than a soldier. I was a beast. Why'd you fight if you didn't like it? A little choice. I was a slave. You see, the property of my demonic master. He threw me into each battle, and I fought to survive. Man, this guy's even more of a Mary Sue. He's a fucking tiefling fighting in the Blood War against no doubt full-fledged devils and shit. This guy's full of shit. Continue. I don't care. The Little Wars made me into a warrior I am. He nods at his armor and weapons, though it has meant nothing more. I'm a mindless soldier no more. My infernal masters encouraged my demonic blood that was within me. I was beholden to it, and I reveled in it, and I was desperate to please my masters as each opponent I slaughtered. There was nothing in me that was human, and that meant less than nothing to me until the seer found me. The first time I saw her, I was summoned along with my master to the world by your world by a spell, to fight against the seer. In fact, a draft priestess called on us, so we were beholden to do battle. During the attack, I came to face with the seer, and she looked into my soul, I have no other way to describe it. We were banished back to the plains, but the memory of the seer stayed with me and haunted my dreams. Valen closes his eyes and shudders. For the first time in a decade, I began to remember the life I once had. The Underdark is the original place of all Mary Sues and Mary Stews. Indeed. First fucking Drizzt, now this asshole. Everything that comes out of there's got to be super special. Can't have been easy considering how you were. It wasn't. She hasn't even done anything to you. Not directly, no, but I think she was the first person who really looked at me, and therefore she made me look at myself. I didn't like what I saw. Couldn't have been that easy. Let's fight. It wasn't. What happened next? My master sensed my difficulty. I was tortured for months or years. I couldn't really tell. I only remember that I was in agony beyond measure. Demons know how to torture. Eventually, I was able to escape, grimached. For the moment, Valen's eyes took on a haunted look. I made my way to your world, an alien place for a planner such as me, and I searched out and found the seer. He healed my wounds and spoke to me. She offered to help me if I wanted it. His voice is thick with emotion. She saved me in every way that one can be saved. Your master didn't try to get you back? Oh, he did. He was unsuccessful. It seems that all my skill at killing devils applies just as well to demons. Imagine that. I thought it necessary to tell you all this simply so you know how truly important the seer is to me. I would never betray her or allow her to be betrayed. We're back to that again. Sorry, I didn't mean to make accusations. I simply thought you should know that. He returns to the path ahead. At any rate, let's move on. This is definitely the place to be talking about this. Right when we're going to kill, like, a vampire's god. Quote-unquote god. Save it. Halls of the Sacred One. Huh, Dracoliches. Neat. Is it going to be a Dracolich? Yep. Or is this a normal Dracolich? Guarding the Sacred One. It's still undead. It's still gonna be super easy. Hello, are you Vixla? Yeah, you are. One sec. Just give me a moment. Just give me a moment. Just 1 second. Okay, go. Okay. I didn't mean to cast that again. Defensive stance and go. Die, monster. You have no place in this world. Oh, wow. Rip dog. Rip dragon. Is it gonna inhabit the body of a different one then? No? Come on, get up. Get up and fight me. You're wasting my spells.
We have made first contact with an alien empire.
Thank you for the... Ouch. Thank you, Lambo, for the host.
Here it is.
Hey, secret door. Yes, I knew this was going to happen. Time to die again. Again. What up? This is supposed to be intimidating, I think. But I am a level 15 paladin. Smite! Nice. Yeah, that's a cool cutscene. Come on. Get up. Stupid camera. The cutscenes, they weird out my camera. Hey, a phylactery. I win. Scrunch. No, your phylactery's gone. Stay dead. How is it today? It's a pretty alright day. I got a friend coming over to sleep over tonight, and we're gonna throw a... I got 2 coupons for free any size, any amount of topping, just any freaking pizza from Pizza Hut. 2 of them, because they screwed up my brother's order, like, royally one time, and gave him a little coupon booklet. That was a lot of treasure. But... Ow, you hurt now. Stop that. But... he's, like, doing a super strict diet he started, so he just gave them to me. So we're gonna get a bunch of pizza and just go nuts. It's gonna be an epic cheat day for my giant. Speaking of the coupons, I actually have to text him and say, I need these now, because he has yet to bring them over. Well, we killed 3. We just killed their god 3 times. I think all right, we have done good. Treasure. How cute. Oh, that's right. You can like do traps and shit.
It's done.
Thank you, Valen.
It's done.
Oh, thank God. I don't have to loot every one of these. Just takes the pile. This might take a little bit. Money, money, money. I hope to see my VIV bot do good tonight when I stream soon. What's that? Treasure. Gimme. Oh yeah. This isn't actually that much money. It's like 70 gold. If this was several hundred each and not, you know, several dozen. I mean, some of them are hundreds. But other of them are just like 60s.
Dig it?
Move, Deacon. There's money. There's gold under that chest. I want it. No resting is allowed in this area. Lame. We got a magic rod, money, healing kit. How am I gonna heal myself? Do this and then we'll open that chest. Hope Valen doesn't die with his. Oh, he'll be fine. Check one followers, kind of like Nightbot. Is that the one who actually posts in your chat and says like, da da dies, blah blah blah? The only one I found of that was it actually you had to, like subscribe to Twitch or some shit. Oh dear God, not Twitch, but it was you had to pay for it. I think it's a Nightbot function. I'm not paying for that. Or else was Moobot, one of those. I'm poor, I can't afford those kind of luxuries.
It's done.
Mike. We got a lot to sell. Holy crap. Dump some of this wood here. I have so much to sell. Oh my God. Boop. Great sword +4. Morning Star, Dwarven War Axe +5. Death's Handmaiden. Rod of Fireballs. Here you go, Deacon. Don't hurt yourself. I got something called Deacon has identified Divine Power and Word of Faith. Are those scrolls I picked up? Got more Red Dragon armor. Yeah, those are scrolls, because there's a Divine Power one. We've raided a Dragon's Horde. I think we're good here. It's about to help you track followers. I think that's what I have Streamlabs for that. Which is also what starts all the pop-ups and shit that I forgot to log into. Whoops. I've done more.
I trust all goes
Destroy
well.
the source of the undead. Yes, the angelic creature that has joined our ranks told us to have your tail. Well done. You have struck a blow against the Valsharess and the forces of blah, 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 blah. We done anything else? That's all. I gotta find an Avarial tribe in the Underdark, which is still weirding me out. And then give the mirror to the one thing to get the Illithids on our side, and then I think that's it. I can go back to there and talk to Cardigan. Strange island town and golems on an island. Yeah. So plenty for more for us to do.
Well met.
Plenty for me to sell now. Starting from the top. Get out. 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 Oh, money. No! I need that one. Fucking damn it! Oh well. I have so much loot I don't care. Ooh.
I can't move. Too much equipment.
Fire giant bill. 4 strength, 2 deflection. Yeah, mine's 5 strength now. He could use this though. Here, take that. Is there anything I want to give to my allies then?
Well met.
No, no. Ah, that was a +6. Dang it, I could have given that to Deacon. Oh well. Deacon's fine. Random. What? Alright, we'll see what that does in a second here. Too much loot. I have so much money. Ugh. So, what do we want to put on our sword now? On the axe now?
Well met.
So how much do I have? It's +5 right now, yeah? I could get it to +10 and still have enough left over for a damage buff. Oh no, this scales. Never mind. Okay. I think I'm gonna go for the damage first. Oh. Never mind, I can only have one of those on it. Dang it, I was hoping I could get them all.
Well met. Well met.
Name. What was I gonna do with the other one? What was the one that cost a shitload? I could do that now. The one that was 1500? Permanently haste, that was it. And I could get different boots. I don't feel like I need that. +8 keen Vorpal axe. Why not? Let's see, what do I do with the steel? I don't know what the hell to do with that.
Well met.
Alright. So that's an ass load of damage. Not an ass load of damage, but a, now I can hit them a lot. So we got one more place to go. Rather, we have a lot more places to go, because I have to go to the Golem place, the weird island village, which might be the Avarial one. Or if we can find it anyways. And then other things. What time is it? 5:22. I go from here? There isn't really anywhere else to go. Because this goes to the Beholder Caves, that goes to the Undead, which I have to go back there anyways. I guess I can go through that cave? That leads somewhere? Yeah, that's another way. Maybe that'll lead to the island and the golem and the village and everything else. Oh, never mind. This was a shitty little cave. I didn't even mean to go in there anyways. I just went the wrong way. Should have been watching my map. Not sure if I should pick up Pokemon Ultra Sun or Moon. If you think you'll enjoy them, and you got the money, go for it. If you haven't played Sun or Moon yet, it's probably a good idea. Super good. What happened to your torso? You're all weird now.
Good day.
Yeah, if you've already played Sun or Moon, I wouldn't bother with the remakes. Just cause you've already played it. The magic won't be there. I already... Can I tell him that I've done the thing? I'm not a slave. Yada yada. Can I not tell him? Yeah, funny way of speaking. Yada yada. Can I not tell him I've done the thing?
What do you want?
Well, these guys are all happy. The cult gone, their god is what makes me wonder what will become of us. And we're sons and daughters of parents. Our friends lost us ceremony. We can even speak our names now. It's like fighting freedom all over again. But this guy won't acknowledge me. Huh? Alright. Whatever. Is there any other named individuals here? Slave, 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 human slave, 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 slave. Servant, servant. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Stop being edgy, Valen, for the love of God. It's too much. Be grateful.
Good day.
Fuck you then. His torso changed to a weird color. The rest of his body, it's just his head that remained the same, really. Nothing else. He's lost it. He's gone barmy. So much edge. Yeah. Death is a blade. Dude, seriously? There's nothing else here. Is there another way out of the... Ports to the east. Okay, I gotta go. Okay. I'm bad. I gotta go back to the village. So these are almost all taken care of. I'm assuming the island village is the Averial place? Maybe? God damn it! Stupid tiefling pushing me into things. Alright. You may cut yourself on all the edge, be careful. I am careful. I'm telling him to stop swinging that thing around. You just ain't listening. The corral. The ducks. Let's go see what the corral is all about. Roths. Fuzzy little cow dudes. Look at these. They're little stout under ox.
I greet you.
There is always hope. Hello.
Welcome.
This guy's mysterious. Figure before he is completely covered in a heavy robe, he tried to peer in the shadows of the hood or unable to pierce the blackness. Speaks to you in a gurgling hiss.
I am Cavalis of the
God.
Dark River. I alone can navigate its treacherous currents. All others will be swept away or dragged down beneath its murky depths. I've been waiting for you.
Well, it said you can help me against the Valsharess.
I hear the Dark River's voice. It whispers secrets like the dying gurgles of a drowning man. I know why you have come.
Okay. You seek to destroy the Valsharess. Her death is your release. I can help you with this. I know the secrets of the islands. Dark River whispers them while I glide across her waters. Tell me about these islands.
Islands of the Dark River
Good
are places
dear Lord.
of secrets, places of power and danger. In these places, you might find something to aid you against the Valsharess and her great army. But though there are many
This
tiny
mic is
islands,
really high quality.
there are two of particular note: the Isle of the Maker, and an island that is now home to a strange town that appeared from nowhere.
Tell me about the town. For many centuries, the island was deserted. Suddenly, a small settlement popped up overnight. It's no ordinary. The creatures come here from the surface. Are they the Averial? Yep. Services call them, but they have wings. Gimme. Take me. Do it. Now. Need passage gods live. A strange town. Oh boy, a cutscene. Little bats. Is this necessary? Is there going to be some benefit to this? I don't want to miss plot, even though I just skipped all that guy's lines. Here we go. Yes, cutie pie. You can realize that there be water underground, even deep, deep caves where old boss lives God's water. But if Drow got ships, you think that ships maybe. You think that what? If Drow got ships, that means there'd be a whole sea here. There'd be a whole ocean. That'd be interesting. So what's wrong with that? I suppose you're right. I hadn't thought of it like that. Okay. That got holes, oceans underground, does they? How big is a cave would you need? It's a pretty damn big cave. I remember reading books for whole races that lives underwater in Underdark. Fishmins with big lips and giant squids with brains that blow up in your head. Ew. So they sails without stars and winds and stuff. Deacon not travels in the ship yet. And the surface is not very safe. Since when is that adventure supposed to be safe? Maybe you're right, boss. Deacon not thinks about it that way. Deacon's stomach, not so sure it agrees, though. Alright, so we're here. I'm gonna call it there for now. I'm tired of talking, and I'm not tired of talking. I'm tired of reading so much stuff. It is a lot of talking, and my jaw kind of hurts, so. Thank y'all for watching. I'll be back Monday with more of this. We can probably beat Chapter 2, considering I did 3 major areas today. And there are 2 more if these aren't just walk in, grab the mirror, and get out kind of deal. We'll see. So, you'll have a wonderful day. And a wonderful weekend. Ooh, entirely that. Relax, have some fun, eat a lot of pizza. It's going to be great. Have a good one. Bye-bye.